Koro Koro, you dey hear me wine. I'm say you tanda gidigba on top of the chairman television station, Wazobia TV channel 98 on top of Go TV cable, Star Times channel 195, my TV channel 17, UHF 57, where all you need to do now to turn your antenna small on top of DSTV channel 259. Just in case you just look TV, because say, how? The calendar don't change, meaning say the sun don't turn Mondays and Thursdays, 7 to 8 p.m. Now me and Unkubi, they show face, they discuss all the action to do where they come and smoke inside Nigeria political boxing. When they tell you now say, as it hot, now the only democracy when they for television. Sake of show, now the show of the people, by the people, and for the people. And the reason why we they talk now because of say, Vox Populi, Vox Deo. That what I mean say, the voice of the people, now the voice of God. So that we go move this our country forward. My name now is and as usual, I know they're alone inside studio. I deal with my brother when Sabi well as they concern politics matter. As it is.
Yes, a beautiful Thursday evening to our wonderful viewers, the watchers right now. Don't carry that same program come on our way. My brother Chukwu don't do it. He don't actually introduce and the way it's supposed to introduce them. I also don't also tell and say the timing don't change from the morning but way be to evening, Mondays and Thursdays. As usual, we'll give now interesting stories and I will get for now today. And at least interesting stories where we say now go on put air for ground to know what in these stories be. So that in the end, we go know as we will take the angle we will bring her from. Talk, contribute our own quota to RAM, and in the end, we will take collectively, at least channel our talk, channel our decisions, channel everything we got to do with these issues to the right authorities who don't give the assignment and the responsibility to do it, to the representatives and do the needful. My name never change, my name remains Unkubi, and this is us.
Make we no waste time, make we go straight to our first story. And our first story, a sad story. But we don't see hope inside that particular story because of the quick action when government take as it take concern the matter. We go identify the problems when they inside that story, so that we go learn from our mistake because it don't happen before. But we'll go and hit on the good when we say our government and soldier people they do. Because we need to talk about because we they make effort. It got to do with the badness when happen for inside the government girls secondary science and technical school when they for inside Dapchi for Yobe State for Nigeria. They say Boko Haram Jaguda bad people enter inside the school, begin they shoot bua. Some of these children them, as they hear the gunshot, they enter inside bush. Their teachers enter inside bush. Everybody begin they run. Now our soldier people they can't hear the bush when they happen. They can't reinforce soldier people, Air Force people begin they fire these Boko Haram Jaguda people, come pursue them, come out for inside that school. Everybody just now say. After some of these school girls, they run go. Some they come back. Now, with the count, they never complete. Make nobody fear. The reason why I say make nobody fear, now because of say, President Muhammadu Buhari immediately hear he give order. Say all our security people, everything when they do, so you see, say this matter, before import speed for ground, the speed dry, they don't settle that particular issue. He can't give matching order. For English, if you give person matching order, they know they talk for English, now broke, he say, handlele. To 3 of the ministers, say when they carry waka, go inside that school. He said, when they go inside that school, go find out how the thing take happen. Make them speak to the governor and make them carry the gist first hand, come give them. We they talk to our soldier people them, when they try, when they see when they work. Now the desperation where these people did, now make them do this particular one. But we will not be deterred. We will not be tired. We will not be afraid. We will continue to fight until we rescue our great country from these bad people. Just tell them, those when they watch, their friend when they watch, say, we are not afraid of them.
Yeah, so based on that rescue, which you could don't mention, that same rescue level also carry us enter the aviation level because at least that same sector somehow need some kind of level of rescue as well. And that time they also actually don't come to for us to do it, to put eye inside the aviation sector. Why are they talk this? It gets some kind of recent activities, some kind of recent things will happen for the aviation sector. We got to do with at least different plane. The first one got to do with at least a plane where they come from Abuja. Where they go PH, Port Harcourt, and we do it in where they go PH, and in the end, where we say you can't enter into road where you're not supposed to enter. That is, they can't enter into runway you're not supposed to enter. Coming from there, can't transfer, enter inside bush. But the good thing we say in the end, at least all these people they do it in, at least say they at least no casualties, no case of say somebody pipe. And from that one, also at least one way happened 2 weeks ago. with a particular plane as well. Where we say, why the plane there for air? Why the plane there for air? What do they see? Would they see a situation where at least they say, according to what they talk, and from some kind of footage you'll see, where they say the door of that particular airline, they will see, they're very open. And which that is why this thing they open, which means if you expose, if anything happen, if you expose them to some kind of level of danger, we'll go feed with it, we'll go feed and cause some kind of badness. But I'm going to say that plane lands safely and nothing happened. And that will get to do with cattle. For on those states this time around, cattle will go, they do it, will go, they parade. I don't know whether on march, they go, they march for the runway area of plane, where plane they normally work. I say, okay, we don't land, make we land, enter. They come, they parade, they do left, right. They do different kind of parade. And these are the issues we would actually cite about the airspace airline. And they call on at least the relevant agents, may they do it, may they know what they go do to at least regulate and put decisive measures for this sector so that we're not going to see. Now from club, now in badness they happen. At least as don't they see them now, make we start they do it and start they take action so that make no go hear bad story one day. Now we get to do with at least issues about the aviation sector. We don't they get some kind of level of issues recently.
If you hear you go no say na chicken. If you hear moo, you go no say na cow. If you hear meh, you go no say na goat. But when you hear, you go no say na snake. Why are they call these animals them? Call they give una their sound now because say as it be like this now. It be like saying na man versus animals inside this our country, Nigeria. Make I explain, make everybody understand. The time when Oga President been travel, come back from the sick leave, just come and say rats don't cause damage for inside the official office. Now he make a come they operate from inside the house. When people they look that story with side eye, say which kind of rats go pursue our Oga President from office. I be some people not just know what they do, they just they behave anyhow. He gets Madam Philomena when Davido you sing song because he be like say he don't see the history of this woman. Now I make him go you sing song. The woman come talk say 36 million naira of jam money when she put inside jam vault. Say spiritual snake come from nowhere, come swallow him. And just yesterday, Jesus come out from the House of Senate. We don't know whether na serious or na joke, then they joke. But Senator Shehu Sani come out, come talk say some people no go want talk amo, but he go talk amo. Say he get one particular money when they give person, make the person help them keep. He be like say the gist when they hear. Remember say I say he be like say the gist when they hear and I say monkey na income come carry that money. Hey, if no be sabi man, I for cry. Because I don't even understand how this kind of story that we just hear for inside this our country. What did they happen exactly? Now, why would they talk about accountability and responsibility in government? My fellow Nigerians, nothing concerns us. If snake like, make it swallow money. If monkey like, make it take money. If rat like, make it pursue people. But what did Nigerians want? Now, say make those older people for government, make them do their work well. We want light. We want make we create jobs. We want sleep with our two eyes closed. We want make we know say inside our country we dey safe. All these stories when they hear when they be like say now distraction, now distraction, now distraction. Make una stop them. And I go ahead with advice. Everybody, if you know what is good for you, just carry waka. Make sure say you get your permanent voters card. That now your power to kick out yeye people come up for government. Shebi na you that they represent and put right people inside government. And if you see the better work when government they do, give the government endorsement. Say carry go. Man versus animals. We are watching. Yes, so from that one, we also give now this disturbing now what we get to do with meningitis. We don't get outbreak. We don't at least we don't do it. We don't they develop land. We don't develop and this thing for Niger State. This one get to do with the recent this thing cerebrospinal meningitis. We do it. We don't they happen for Niger State. And according to the report we get from the Commissioner of Health for that state, Dr. Mustafa Jibri, talks about 4 casualties, 4 people now don't for this particular meningitis and disease, and say about 31 cases now they don't report to them, and there are these 31 cases that they put eye into RAM. And I will also there somehow the same report talks say about 400 and last year.
as a result of these meningitis. And if all these things that is where we say we fit take precaution, it go be very, very ideal. Make we do it, make the government, make at least all this kind of disease where we say we fit avert. Make we do it, make they take strong measures. Because if they look at, you get some kind of measures they take in ensuring say small children, at least they give them some kind drugs, at least they go do it, they go prevent some kind of diseases in the future. But this one, if also if you follow that same level, that same step, carry that same worker to ensure so we avoid this thing, make we carry on. Because then ahead we talk about so. We no one hear case say one particular disease don't take over a particular state. No be good news at all. And these 4 people don't cry in the process of this. At least their families now go down, they cry when they. And that's why they at least they beg government, not even beg, they tell now. Me not do it, me not do the needful. That one get to do it, meningitis, we don't do it, we don't carry leg, stand for Niger State, say look, and we don't come. Waiting be the level for us. Una
don't hear our stories from the first go reach the fourth. This is not time for you to join and make your contribution for this particular issue. Make una remember some of us with a beg say this country belong to us. All the years of I don't care, you know, concern me, it don't pass. Now we must begin to participate for the process of governance because our hand is in there. Make we rush go this break. When we go this break, come back, we'll continue the discussion. You get right to talk your mind based on as it is. Welcome back to Aside Hot. Who could be the inside studio? No, make us start with the elder. Who could be an who could be the inside studio?
Take start before. I saw you take start before. Who be the elder here?
New year, new system.
No, you know they after all we don't enter into March. The February don't run out fin. How you go they occur to you now say now me want to start with. You which kind of elder statement they try claim here? No, go just they start with yourself. Just maintain them as it be.
Who could be the inside studio?
Better that way, no wala. You should say you don't get respect. We'll just move on.
We don't drop our 4 stories. The first one, we've been talking about the work where we say government and our soldier people they do to use the ensure say our sisters them then come back house. And we they pray. Say anywhere when they're very, very safe. And we go like make we see proactive measures. Or even people they call them proactive because of say now pro when they come before active. Meaning say before something happen,
the leg go carry
you don't they carry leg, meaning say you know say this kind of thing go happen so that badness no go happen and now only good go happen. We go discuss this matter extensively. We also talk about the fact say hey, as Nigeria they like this now, it don't come they be like say now animal farm film now they happen because every day we go just hear one story, money this one, that one. We talk about accountability and responsibility in government, and we talk say we no go take all this one. And talking about being proactive also, cerebrospinal meningitis when break out for inside Niger State. We won't ask whether it be like say some people they never hear word because just last year 2017, close to 400 people now die from the outbreak of meningitis type C, and plenty of these people now for inside Zamfara State. Why it be say we know they prepare for things and they keep our people safe? When are we going to start, I go speak English, when are we going to start placing premium on the lives of Nigerians? And our final story, very important one we will talk about, but now from there, now Kubi go start because that story consign now.
Which one?
Our 4th story.
Which one? At the same pace way. At the same pace which kind of talk with that now?
The story concern you.
How take concern me now?
Now the story, now your story now.
How it be my story? So because you will only take story, no feel complete. Why how it be my story?
I arrange the story according to how the thing take concern Nigerians. Now the one way can concern you pass, now I carry give you because we know as the thing take be for election for 2015.
No just carry, no please. Oh. You don't they complete the story for one. Many Nigerians know waiting day. No be once don't they do anything. Anyway, no we not to carry better leg. You go carry and give me as if it's my responsibility.
We are no verse. We get a Kundayo from Lagos. Good evening and welcome to Aside Hot.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, Kundayo. Bring down the volume of your television.
Hello.
Yeah, we hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, Kundayo, continue.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Sorry, what is really happening in this Lagos, Nigeria?
Now you go tell us now.
With the news that you just tell us now about the monkey.
Kundayo.
Yes.
I beg, come out for where your television they make we hear you well. Koba in lo dada.
Okay, we dey hear you.
Oh, yeah, talk, we dey hear you.
See, I think they happen with the monkey story where we now they talk.
Now so you hear and so say take care and now so take.
Yes, the fish come out from inside ocean, go carry money again. The better one where they supposed to do, they don't do that one. About the missing girls, though we supposed to know now, we don't know that one again. And one thing I just pray, say make they not bury that one like that, like our Shiba girls. This one, this comedy Nigerian way we get. Any story where we just hear, we no get sense now, na comedy.
But my Kunda, we supposed to take and just beyond them laughing matter. Some of these stories where I mean, this one we get to at least now that's what they talk about. Say at least holding government and our leaders accountable. Because if we don't talk, give people.
I've heard it on social network before. So that means it is real.
Well, now waiting the Senator Shehu Sani talk. Well, I won't believe say somehow in they try maybe ridicule waiting happen. Maybe the money where they missing under for that particular forum, Northern Governors Forum. So I just believe say now they try they sarcastic. Say monkey not actually, and if because they mean them, that one pass us with that.
Nigeria.
But Akundayo, we believe say you no go tire for Nigeria
at all.
Because the reason why you even talk your mind now because say you love this country and together all of us will love this country. We don't go allow people carry this country take play kalokalo for our eyes. We appreciate your contribution.
Thank you very much.
Now, Akundayo don't talk in mind. It go good make we put them for here say Nigerians we need to hear word. And one way to hear word now to get sense. Because sometimes you get some kind of news when go just come out. When we hear them for TV, hear them for newspaper, we go just laugh about them and the matter go. Now why on top of us here, we talk say, whether na snake in the monkey shadow or na rat versus cat, we don't emphasize them for here, say, accountability and responsibility. Now we talk about. Make we enter inside Katsina, collect this call. Good evening and welcome to I See the Hot.
Yeah, I see the horse. I enjoy this on the program very well. It's Michael calling from Daura.
Okay, Michael.
Yeah, calling from Daura.
Okay.
Now Daura Gongo, you call us from?
Daura Gongo, the seat of the president.
Oga Michael, from where you there now? From where you there now? If you throw stone now, he go enter President Muhammadu Buhari compound.
He go enter in house.
I mean, not just throw him because if you throw him now trouble you don't find. Continue.
Please, because I think the matter that I'm hearing on the TV is very interesting. Yes, and sometimes we need to deep very well so that at least Nigeria will be able to hold these politicians to ransom on some things they are doing. Yes, please. We really wanted the government, we want those that are concerned to always deep. Let's not just we hear story, but let us know the end of it.
Okay. Oga Michael, thank you very, very much. And that is what I would also do here. At least our own responsibility now to give the up-to-date information about things where they carry come and give now here. Because we don't go just carry any information, come put them, come give now halfway, make we no complete them. At least follow up to such stories. We do normally at least I should say we complete them, make we know say yes, we don't feed now with proper information about issues that happen. And at least, just as you talk, make we know they leave issues halfway. And that's why we also do very, very, at least go very, very ideal for us as Nigerians to also do a thing, to then follow our own leaders keenly. Make we know they leave them halfway. After election don't play out. It not go the idea, make we just say, okay, make them go the rule, make we their house. It is also idea for us to do it today. Follow up. Anyway, they get it wrong. Make we tell us I don't get it wrong. Make we know as we take the do it at least hold them responsible and accountable. If let's get another person there, telephone line. Good evening, welcome to Ask in the Hot.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, Utumbi and Chukwu.
Yes, Oga Moses, we greet you.
Please, this thing I was told, you know, I'm always on your line at times, but if you want to start talking, then it's just the whole thing we caught.
But please, thank God say you don't get us now.
I beg. This PVC of a thing. For Ikorodu here, the way that they do it, as of January I went there, they didn't respond to us very well. Because only one I left with one machine with the battalion they want to answer on ground.
For the entire Ikorodu?
it was this, yes, the entire Ikorodu. The only one place for that local government opposite General Hospital there. That they call it estate.
No, let that place, they license to do it, to collect the voter's card.
At least a lot of population on ground, at least they don't even take record up to 20, 30 members a day. And then the rest people will go home. Our times I will move as early as 5 a.m. in the morning. I will be there till they come around.
And yet, no go see and collect.
No, see.
Okay, Moses, thank you for this information you don't give us. And we'll go at least.
Hello?
Will they hear you?
What is on ground now? I later discovered the one I registered 2015. That's my PVC.
Okay.
So
correct.
that one is like I will photocopy that one front and back, then laminate it, go and
okay, Oga Moses, thank you very, very much. And at least we'll go follow up on this and ensure, say, we pass the information to the relevant agencies, INEC and others. We'll get another person with their telephone line. Joseph, welcome to the Hot.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening, oh.
Yes, we hear you. Talk to us.
Now, this situation for Nigeria, don't tire everybody. Oh.
No let them tire you, Abego.
What will do with this country is better?
It's our hand now. Now our hand is day. Now we go decide how we want to make this country be. By electing the right person for government.
I beg, Moku vote the right person this year. I beg.
No, wala. Shey don't collect your voter's card.
Of course, now I collect my voter's card now.
Okay, because that one comes first.
But be there no rig-election, no.
Now still the same commitment we talk about. Now still we go do it. Go also do what we need to do to ensure say at least election rig no go play out. Okay. Thank you very, very much, Oga Joseph.
Bye.
Blase and that person that telephone line.
Now you put the person for the telephone line.
All this why don't they talk? You know talk. Right now when we say I feel say somebody there, it's not say okay nobody there. You call the talk and that.
And
thing.
you still they talk. No, you still they talk because somebody call you with your own money. You talk in talk. Why we throw phone lines open? Not for people to call.
Not for people to call. Any question what they get, we give the answer to them.
Nah, you don't turn EFCC when they interrogate. You give them answer. You ask them question. Jam. You they set exam
so
for them.
So what you do then just start it down there.
You don't be why when they set exam.
Monitor, just they look.
Allow us to address all our stories one after the other.
Why we open phone line? Not for us to also address them. Not be what they call for. Please. I don't blame you because you don't come from Nigeria. So you know why this country matter no they pay you. No, they mislead my identity. Nigerians, I'm a Nigerian. I told you could talk, I mean I not accept that.
On Monday when I ask you whether if you die for this country, what be your answer?
I'm not giving you stats, I'm not giving you reason.
Which reason?
People who die before. What did they get from them?
Okay, Unkubi, if you see 2 billion now, you go take them.
You don't ask me that kind of.
Why not give me reason why you not go take 2 billion?
I answer them. Just leave the 2 billion, make it there. If I go, come back and I see him, we go still leave him. But if we come, we not see him.
I repeat you.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to Ask the Hot.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, we hear you. Talk to us.
Please, I want to ask about this monkey of a thing.
Okay.
How did the monkey just come and pick the money?
Well, Oga.
Typical monkey.
Well, now talk what we hear from Senator Shehu Sani, where they represent Kaduna Central.
Okay.
Yes, and he don't talk am, but wetin dey there be say, make we no come dey dwell on them as this thing. Now for us to do it to question that particular, well, now there's not Northern Governors Forum money somehow. But then I won't believe say when they try they sarcastic about that because of say the money miss and then because of say snake matter don't matter, he can't come bring in monkey case. But we not gonna know how to do that one there anyway.
Is well.
Yeah, okay.
God will help us in this.
Amen. On our prayer be that.
Our prayer now say, as we dey talk, say, may God help us. We Nigerians, we dey help ourselves because if we not participate for the issue of say government matter, we're not going to see better results. We get the other person on top of our telephone line. Good evening and welcome to Ask the Hot.
Hello, good evening.
Akuba,
good evening.
Akuba.
Young man, Akuba. Even the young man said, we look and say, no, this is not the name my parents gave me. I call him Kuba, he can't tag Akuba. We talk about Akuba. He don't pursue the young man now. Well, our telephone line is very open. And make us they collect now. Come I mean, I see they try. For those of now way, feel say now don't they try. You know they go. I mean, I see they try. At least now definitely now we'll do it. That will get through to us. Make we enter market. One will come back. This matters will continue. I mean, I never go. Will they come? Yes, and welcome back to the program as it is hot. And for viewers to watch us for Go TV channel 98, Star Times channel 195, they watch us for My TV channel 17. If they do free to air channel 57, or perhaps they do DSTV channel 259. As the hot don't come our way, I would also tell and say at least it don't come out from the daily activity now. Now Mondays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. I will carry 4 solid stories coming our way. The first one will tell I get to do with the over 100 missing girls according to the report we will get, where Boko Haram invade their school for this thing, for Yobe State, can't do it, can't count some kind and wahala. We say a lot. We know the report don't declare whether they kidnap them, but at least somehow would also they get you say they don't do it, they don't actually they bring back these girls. And from that one, I'll call something like that. They all get to do with Dana. I mean, no be the issue of air aviation sector. We don't they do it where we say we need to put eye into. And from that one, I also talk about the meningitis outbreak where it happened for Niger State. We don't lead to the death of about 4 people. And finally, they all get to do with at least the reign of animals. The first one get to do with a snake in the monkey shadow. But right now monkey in the in the snake shadow. I don't even know how to take call up. Now the rain now about the missing 70 million naira where they talk say monkey carry. Execute, wrong commot. These are the 4 stories. Our telephone line is very open for us to the call in and contribute to their own quota.
What we they emphasize now, say this country belongs to all of us, and we must participate for this process of this country. Remember, say, hey, there is no place like home. We must do everything we do, and even reach the point where we say we lay our life down for this our great country, Nigeria. Those of us who love this our country, we know, and we they talk up. Say even when the need arise. We are going to do the needful. The need arise, you're going to do the needful. I carry just 1 cup. Water, now water I will take test you that day. Carry water for cup, give you snap, now pee. You say, come look, I can't the jitter, can't the fear. Can't say, no be this kind level, no be as water. See you see get mad to come out here. How you go give me water when I know they tasty? You see yourself. But wait, I tell you now, pee they there. Why now? You go tell me say na pee? If I don't want to drink water already and you carry anything come, well, automatically I will not be able to drink it. After such, no day here again. Why no get mad to come they talk anyhow? Where you like? You see, people like Nnamdi Azikiwe, people like Herbert Macaulay, people like Obafemi Awolowo, people like Amadu Bello, people like Tafawa Balewa. Now people when we say we they look up to, because of the love we get for this our country. You get somebody on telephone. Now you put them there. Who you get? Now you put the person there. You don't begin a year story. What is the problem now? Nigeria is fighting back. The spirit of our heroes past, you don't fight back. How is Nigeria fighting back? You don't begin to hear different things. How is Nigeria fighting back? You don't begin to hear different things because you are not willing to die for this country. The realities of these animals, we don't take over our nation now. At least not be human beings, they still born again. Now animals don't they take charge. Maybe this time around, okay, the same monkey the first time, 36 million. I mean, a snake, 36 million. Now monkey 70 million. We don't double the 36 million. It only remains 2 million to add on top. But the next one now, if you be now dead, they will talk, say, carry that one, you take it home, carry that one, waka. Say now that one will be a problem about 440 million. Make we just now, make we respect ourselves for this country. All this now new attitude of stealing money, make it stop. Make it stop. We get person on top of our telephone all the way from Warri. Good evening and welcome to our city hot. Good evening. Godwin. Okay, Godwin, I beg, if you get a chance, call us back, make you make your contribution on top of these stories when we carry come. We gonna need to chook eye on top of this cerebrospinal meningitis when we say don't happen for inside Niger State. As at the last time when we check now, 4 people, 90 don't buy. We go bend our heads, go the right to follow government talk. Because it be like say, now when badness happen, at that time we dey know say we go act. Rather than make we do what we supposed to use ensure say people they safe. Last year, meningitis type C outbreak happen for the northern part of this country, especially for Zamfara. In fact, we come begin the count people. I remember say me and Nkubi every time we come show, we go then shout, say this thing. You get the way we say the thing one day. We go discuss that matter where we and call people names to use our tongue, flog them. After we take this call from Good News from Abuja. Good evening and welcome to our City Odds.
Good news, good evening.
Yeah. How are you?
We dey fine.
How are you now?
Not
We
bad,
dey fine,
but
oh.
we dey hear you contribute.
This is how they talk to said the team and you will not try to comment again.
You say?
Not try to comment again. This is how they don't like to say the team and you not try to comment again.
Well, good news. Well, now different opinion different, but then it can also lie in our hands to do it. To also they question our leaders. Anyone will carry any kind of news, maybe say, you know, smooth for our ear, it is rough for our ear. Make we do it, make we carry that say roughness, give that to them, say, we won't know as this thing as it take happen. Make we know the kind of people they elect, put inside position. Because if they hear this kind, all this kind of news, maybe say, they make our belly sweet. At least they call for a lot of action to be taken from us, maybe the leaders. I mean, maybe the people they do it, the way that they serve. Bless you, get on that person there, telephone line. Good evening, welcome to Stay Hot. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello,
good evening. Would they hear you, God, Dotun?
Dotun from Ilorin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you Dotun.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening.
Now, animal farm, now we do. This is animal farm. Now, I feel where would they watch things where we say we never watch finish. So now, if we do animal farm and we they do, say everything where they happen for Nigeria, we just they look. This is not too good though. More than 30 people when we elect now, maybe we elect better people. All these people they don't hold. Me, I go advise you, Chukudi. May you go back, may you become our president.
Okay, you don't give Chukudi the license, Chukudi.
Yeah,
at least.
Okay, to this way you talk now, I go think calm because to solve Nigeria problem, make we no lie for ourselves. It's not that hard. When I say it's not that hard, I mean say you not need go heaven, go see answer. The answer there with us. Nigerians get sense. Nigerians sabi. We know the right thing. Make we use Lagos as example now. It got the time when we say you fit do anyhow for Lagos because you don't believe say do anyhow and nothing go happen. But now for Lagos, if you do anyhow, you go see anyhow because of enforcement on the part of government. All the thing where government need, people don't talk about this now political will. What do you mean political will? Not the fear say, if I do this thing now, then go say. If you do the right thing, everybody go come out and everybody will give you support. Our leaders them go travel. Go outside this country for Benin Republic here, Benin. Not be say Benin small, but Benin Republic. If they see line, then go enter line. And if they will travel, go airport, JFK, LAX. If they see line, then go day line. But they'll come here, siren, we know they hear what. Pa boom, pa boom, pa boom. One person go get special advisor, senior advisor, junior advisor, advisor, special advisor. Only one person. What did they advise you? They advise you now since 1999, and it be like our country, it be like said it never change. What did they go on?
Going by what Dr. don't talk, well, if it happens, if eventually or peradventure that presidency come your way, at least make you also know, say, get people also get the kind of brain where you get. So that make we know say in trying to chart this country forward, our brain at that point go work well, the way it's supposed to work. You know, so as your brain they hot, and so my own they hot.
I know talk say your brain no they hot, but where you won't work for? You will know if you die for this country. Now you won't go lead this country.
I know talk say.
Can you?
I say I would support you.
You know we support me.
If you they die.
Because anybody will, so all of us go die together. For this country.
No, I know they be like that.
You see, make we enter inside Benin, collect this call. Hello, good evening, and welcome to City Hall.
Together. No, I know they work that way.
We dey fine.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah.
I want before I talk anything. Now Tony from Benin.
Okay.
I want to ask which time when they take do this program? For some time now, I've been on the college there.
Okay, Tony, the time it don't change right now. For now, Mondays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay,
Mondays and Thursdays.
So you know they happen for morning again, only in the evening. Mondays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay, you know, say now una dey serve us, and I know they beg una, they give una instruction. Una go they make a Monday to Saturday. Relate that to your management. Now what we want make una they do.
Okay, well, you get another way go also fit at least send that this thing, send that to the management that this particular demand. Send that to the management.
We don't need to talk. Our management and they watch.
Then they watch.
They know say this show now the hottest for the full Nigeria. They know say for this show we not the hide mouth. We dey talk am because now every Nigerian thing concerned. Oga Tony, no worry. Dreams they come true. Share you say Monday to Saturday. We go to add Sunday join. No worry. Thank you very much for this your suggestion.
We want talk.
Wait now.
Okay, we'll hear you.
Listen, you know, say this program now one of the best programs, and they finish other programs. So we still want make with the watch and tell them say we want that every day, Monday to Friday at least.
Okay, Oga Tony, no wala. We don't at least just as you don't talk. The authorities they hear, and then to also go further, at least we go also carry the same report. Go give them. Thank you very very much for this your concern. And now, well, I will not they hide my for this. We'll do our job, do it diligently. So we know that to come they talk say we don't carry Nigeria matter for us. We they carry them for head, and that's why any issue we concern Nigeria they pain us. They pain us so sincerely. If we get another person with their telephone line. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
I beg, bring down the volume of the television. I beg.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Theophilus.
Okay, I got Theophilus to hear you.
Okay, and actually I just want to talk about that monkey who swallowed 70 million. It sounds funny. It sounds very, very funny.
Okay.
So, you know, what I want to talk there is that, okay, how that thing take happen? Because normal day, monkey, where the guy, he himself, put for house, he don't know where the monkey they go or where they go. And monkeys human being, the monkey they talk to human being before. That this sounds funny. How it take happen? The monkey they talk to spirit, or he himself they use spiritual way. Where monkey they hide they look at before. I don't understand. I'm sorry.
I understand.
How they can take up?
We understand them. We understand you. But then, as we talked earlier, that we said they try at least decipher or perhaps find answer, proper answer to this particular matter. As the story they go, they give you update. But I will just as I said earlier, we won't believe say Senator Shehu Sani will talk about this thing for the House for the House of Senate for this thing. In they actually try take even they try be sarcastic about that particular matter, and well, if not true, well, we will get to know we will get to know the proper news later on. And going back to this meningitis issue, just as my brother Chuku don't talk, now something they very, very, very disturbing because we could recall last year they emphasized on the ones where they happen for Zamfara. They will say at least the governor just like say the neglect they give. The kind of neglect they give to that particular disease. Just like say now something affects us. Oh, come out here, come talk. Because they even talk, kind of go spiritual, say some kind of spiritual level. They had inside what happen. Because if you do your job, do it well, at least prepare. Say, okay, this thing they normally come this period. At least make you put things on ground will go happen at our time. We're not going to see them. But right now, that one don't happen. Well, make we not even do this thing. We got Oga Moses for our line. Good evening, Moses. Welcome to us the Hot.
Fumbi and Chukwu, good evening.
We greet you, Oga Moses.
Chukwu, I beg. I was the one talking before. I never ended. They just called the line.
No verse, Oga Moses.
So please, I beg. My God, I beg you. There is important message I want to tell you. I beg. It's a personal issue. The personal issue is this concerning my eye. I was having eye problem for years back now, which the first doctor I met, I never knew it was a quack doctor who blinded my two eyes. He got my two eyes blinded. And not until I started looking for working around other hospital for solution. To the extent I went to teaching hospital, but they say they cannot do anything about it. The damages is too much. And they don't have the equipment, even the doctors. Hospital I never work in Lagos until they now refer me to Mikio at Oshodi here in Lagos. that Indian hospital, where the later charged me 1.3 million. Now I was able to go through with one. They treated one eye, and the other one now has gone blind. According to the doctor, said the time they gave me to ward the second one, due to financial pressure, I did not see money to do the operation.
Well, Oga Moses,
I'm coming. What is on ground now is what I want to beg you now is at least I think I'll beg two of you on the seat there. Just try your very best for me. At least I believe with whoever two of you use that your office to address now, will be able to assist me.
Oga Moses, we don't hear your talk. What thing we go do now? Say you go call this same number after the show. We will give you instructions on how to go about them, because it get people when we say this work, that they do the work so that everybody inside the Bodo Nigeria belle go sweet and we go all day happy. Just try call after or we go try give the number so that when you call, you go know how you go take follow that particular program and see say this matter in the end, all of us go shout hallelujah. I go like we emphasize on that cerebrospinal meningitis. Because who could be self talk am, but like every time we want to talk am, call go enter. Mo just use this opportunity to talk am here. Say it's very, very important. Make we dey proactive to ensure say our country people then they safe and everybody not there for one kind pressure or bad situation for inside this country. Last year, 400 people around that number na him kpai for this particular badness, and this year we don already begin the count. Wetin dey happen exactly? We know say heat they contribute to this particular thing, and that area they always dey hot. We dey think am at all say when e don dey reach this place, so see the kind medicine wey we go give people, give children, so that people go begin dey safe when this thing happen. I recall say that last year we see hot exchange, that is jam talk between this emir of Kano and the governor of Zamfara State, where the governor been dey talk say na the scene wey people dey do na they make this kind of thing dey happen. E go good make we begin dey take action now to you see say Nigerians dey safe. Make we enter inside Rivers for Port Harcourt. Take this call. Good evening and welcome to Asiri Hot.
Good evening, Uncle Biachukude.
Good evening.
Madam Josephine, good evening.
Good evening, sir. I will try to bring my voice down, but I'm very angry. In the sense that our leaders are really making caricature of us. We are supposed to be progressing. I could remember late 90s when we were in Kaduna, meningitis injection were being given free during each period. If in the 90s, late 90s, things like that were being implemented, what stop it from continuing? Are we going backward? What is happening? Every year, money is being budgeted for the health sector. What are the leaders doing? What are the governors doing? What is the health sector doing? This is an epidemic. So when things like this are happening, what are they putting in place to combat things like this? That's a part again. We are talking about these money missing animals. They should stop playing with us. These are serious issues. It even drives investors away. How can you be saying this on a national program? Everybody is watching it. The investors are watching. Foreign experts are watching it. I want them to come and invest in a country like this. Please, our leaders should be wise. There are things that you don't will state out. Not talking about monkey and snake eating money. Yes, it is not being done. Please, let's be serious. 2019, we cannot continue like this. It is annoying, it is shameful, and it is a pity. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you very much,
Madam Josephine. We appreciate the way when we say, you passionately follow all these issues when they affect everybody inside the Bodo Nigeria, and you talk your mind as they concern that particular matter. The reason why we talk this matter now because say in the recent days, we don't hear things when don't make us joy or make we happy. Jump on your own. Virtually all the states for Nigeria, somebody get case to answer. Aside from the one when talk say snake swallow money, somebody talks say scratch card born inside the motor, and they don't discover say some of the people even reach that scratch card, some of them on the 300 level. How the scratch card when born inside motor, people use them and they don't the 300 level. We supposed to begin to ask ourselves, say, what do we go do for this country to use to say this country better? And one, and very important now, say, we dey participate for the process. All the years of, this country don't tire me, I don't want to do again, anything when they like, make them do, I go still survive. It don't pass. If we continue like this, we go suffer. Our papa then don't suffer. Our forefathers don't suffer. You want make your children suffer. You want make your children's children suffer. This is not the time to rise and do the needful. I want to dedicate one song to now. The late Abamieda, Fela Anikulapo Kuti, now he sing that song. And the title of that song, now Beast of No Nation. When we say beast, people they look say na animal. As the beast say animal, don't plenty now. We go sing the song. Now you go do back up. Achikichi, 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 Achikichi. Achikichi. Ofe shelu.
Ayakata.
No, they drag the ayakata talk and way. Ofe shelu.
Ayakata.
Why they put attitude? Now you sing this song. Ofe shelu. Ayakata. Mom singer. Ofe shelu.
Ayakata.
Ofe shegbon.
Ayakata.
Ofe shewin.
Ayakata.
Ayakata.
Ayakiti.
Ayakoto.
Ayakutu.
Ayakiti.
Ayagbata.
To enjoy more of these our Ubonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love her.